Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Month of May is International Month for awareness for conditions like fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, ME, chronic fatigue syndrome. So we're going to be delving a little bit on that. If you know someone who struggles with these conditions, or if you are someone that supports them, my friend, this episode will help you and hopefully give you some strategies as well. Welcome in. Take a little time now to tune in. As we said, conditions like fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, and chronic fatigue syndrome affects millions around the world. I'm going to read some of the stats for you. According to the CDC, fibromyalgia affects 4 million in the United States, with prevalence around 2 to 4% in Western countries. In Europe, study shows the figure around 2 to 4%. Chronic fatigue syndrome, or ME, affects 1.3% in the United States. That is as many as 3.3 million people. And it actually could be a lot more because a lot of it's underdiagnosed, right? Or it's a problem that we all face, I'm sure about that. And Lyme disease, it's diagnosed and treated about 456,000 people each year in the United States. And in Europe, around 130,000 cases annually. So if we look back in Ireland, what is the prevalence we have with chronic pain? It affects between 35 and 36% of the adult population in Ireland. Wow. Those are huge numbers. And those numbers are not just stats. They are people. They're individuals. They're you and me. And those that you love, those that you come in contact with. And a lot of the times, these illnesses are invisible. Outwardly, we look perfectly fine. But yet, we are struggling through them. And my friend, if you're one of those people that are struggling with any of these conditions, I want you to know you're not alone. And there's hope, And in this episode, we're going to just bring a little bit of light and talk about this because I hope a lot of people around the world, as it is for International Month of May, to bring light to this and help other people to feel seen, to feel understood, and know also how to support people. Because we do better with others, right? So it's not just that we have all these conditions and you have just the labels around them. You're an individual. You're striving to keep going, and that's also important. So what are some of the common symptoms that we have? So people that have persistent, widespread pain, right? You will know how that is, or how debilitating the fatigue is. It's not even when you rest, you can get better. It's just a drain in pushing your body, right? And the brain fog, you feel like it's hard to think, to concentrate, to focus on anything, and you can't get the words quite right. Boy, I know that very, very well. And also nervous system dysregulation. And it's one of those things that are very apparent in this condition, and a lot of us have to struggle with. So if you are in those situations, my friend, I hear you, I see you, I know it's not easy, but you can keep going. A lot of us really feel very guilty and as if we're not doing enough. We need to push harder or try something different, and we can give ourselves a lot of bereavement because we want to get better sooner, and that's not how it works. With these conditions, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes understanding, it takes you looking inside yourself, it takes reframing where you're at. And for those of you that support people with chronic pain or any of these symptoms, it's important for you to understand where they're coming, because sometimes it can be very easy to brush through saying, oh, are you still sick? You look perfectly fine. Why can't you get up and do this? Why can't you just push through it? Why can't you just take some medication and feel better? Because that's not how it is. And every single one of us, our bodies respond differently to the medication, to rest, to sleep, to all of it. It's actually hard to find sleep, actually, in most of these conditions. So having that awareness, understanding, and empathy really makes a difference. And when you're supporting other people, it helps them know that they're being seen and valued, and not feel like, oh my God, now I have to do this because so-and-so is asking me. Or most of us want to get better. It's our desire to get better. And we try everything we can to get better. but it doesn't happen overnight. These are small, tiny steps that help us rebuild ourselves again, rebuild our bodies. So the first thing I want to talk about, the first takeaway is listening to your body. And this is so important because it's the first thing that we want to disconnect from. We don't want to hear what our body has to say a lot of times, And I've used this analogy before, and I was going to use it again because a lot of times if you have a car and the engine light goes on, you can continue driving that car. The engine light will keep going, and it might keep going for a while longer. And it keeps beeping and telling you, check over under the hood, see what's going on. But if you push through that, you can end up blowing up your engine. And if you think about that in the context of your body, if we continue to override the signals that our body is telling us, the fatigue, the widespread pain, the constant brain fog, if we keep continuing doing that, guess what? Our body will make us stop completely. And you don't want to get there. So when our bodies gives us these signals, we have to see and look, okay, what am I doing? How can I help it? Am I eating the right food? Do I have a routine? Am I caring for my energy? Because most of the times we're very, very drained and you don't have enough energy. So how do you support yourself going forward? Am I having boundaries around those around me? Am I including other people that are actually lifting me up? Or am I having people that are draining me out? Those are questions for us to ask. Listening to the body's, the signals that it's giving, but most of all, listening to you and how you can help your body strengthen itself, looking around for ways that it can support it. So takeaway number 1, listen to your body. Don't push through. Your body is sending you signals. Work with it. Take the extra rest and don't feel guilty for it. Eat that food, the nice, important food that you need to have, the colorful rainbows for salads and making sure your body is getting the nutrition it has. Have your routine so that you can go to sleep on a good time and allow your body to decompress and relax and feel safe. And for those of you who are taking care of somebody that's facing these conditions, don't minimize their pain, my friend. Don't. It's already hard enough for them and they already feel guilty enough for not being able to be the person they used to be. They grieve that part of themselves. So have compassion. Ask them, what do you need today? How can I help you today? Let them know that you're there for them, that you care for them, and that you see them in their struggles, even if it's hard for you to understand it. Because unless you walk this road, it is very hard, but bringing awareness to it really helps, right? So that's point number 1. So make sure to listen to your body, not just push through. And then the second point, which is very close to this, is taking small steps. It beats the big one because that big one might not happen. And just continuous, small, minute steps as can be builds confidence in you, my friend. Helps you to know that you can overcome and you will overcome these challenges. So things that I say always, small things such as making your bed in the morning, or just even getting up and getting dressed when you're having a hard day. Just that, the fact that you managed to do that is telling your body that you can do small things and that's okay. Or just even for movement, sometimes it's hard. You have to go for your walk and you can't just stay still. But swaying side to side, listening to some music and just giving yourself that love and care when you're having a flare day. That's so important. Yeah. And protecting your energy, like I said before, having that barrier and making sure to see, okay, how many spoons do I have today? And we talked about this analogy before, the spoons, and I think it's so important. How do you pace yourself? If you woke up with 2 spoons for the day, well, what are the 2 most important things you have to do today? Maybe just taking care of your eating and just small movement. That's it, and that's okay. Remember that it's okay. Every small step, doesn't matter if it's a snail pace, a turtle pace, or whatever. It's progress, it's movement, it's going forward. And that's what the goal is not to just, be up and about, When you're dealing with these conditions, and I know myself, I have to deal with trigeminal neuralgia, fibromyalgia, Lyme disease. I'm constantly fatigued, constantly. And I had to learn to really regulate myself around it, do my breath works, do my small steps, and tell my body, look, we can do a little bit more. Otherwise, we feel overwhelmed and feel pressure to want to perform, but at the same time, that inside part of us that wants to get better right away, allowing it to go slow, giving permission for your body to go slow in its own point. And I know it's difficult, especially when we look perfectly fine. But don't allow others to put you down because they can't see what you're going through, my friend. You know exactly what you're going through, the pain you're enduring right now, and kudos to you for keeping on fighting and keep going. That is so important. So small, tiny steps, that's so important for you, and you get there. So first takeaway, listen to your body. Second, allow the small steps to be guiding you, all right? And the third one, what kind of puts it all together, compassion. Oh my God. Compassion can change our outlook. And it is not only compassion for others, it's compassion for ourselves. To understand that we're going through this whole struggle. We are not our illness, and don't let that be your identity. You are worthy of love. You're a child of the Most High God, created on purpose, for purpose, on this earth right now, to shine your light wherever you are, to be an instrument of peace. Have compassion on yourself for where you are right now. You might not have been that person that you used to be before, like I used to be, super achiever. Still am an achiever, but I could go places, I could hike, I could just make things happen. But I had to be able to be okay with going slow and putting that energy and focus on something else. Like here, connecting with you, having this podcast, talking about it, bringing awareness, being an advocate for others that are suffering with chronic illnesses. Showing people that you can look just fine, like the title of my book, but you look just fine, because I got that so many times. But having compassion for the small, tiny steps and improvement that you made from this beginning, that is key. Because by giving compassion to ourselves and showing ourselves love, we're telling our bodies that, you know what? I'm honoring you, body. Thank you for those signals. Thank you for slowing me down. Thank you for making me connect with myself. And compassion changes the outlook. Instead of us having that tension, that frustration, oh body, why you're working against me and all of that, we're actually giving it love. We're cultivating presence. See, wow, what an amazing body. You know, for me, I have to say, you go through so much pain, Michele. Your body, you're so amazing. And giving me the strength to keep going. Not to push it without listening to it, but being connected with it. Saying, how can we work together? Full body, mind, and spirit. As the holistic approach is not just one part, right? And that part of compassion for those who are supporting others that are going through illnesses right now. One of the biggest things you can do is show them that you believe in them. And I say that again, show them that you believe in them. Because it's so hard to look fine and have people saying, are you sure you're still sick? Are you sure it's not in your own mind? All sorts of crap like that we have to deal with. And you know very well, if you're listening to me, you know how that goes. But if you're supporting someone, just show them that you believe in them. And that's how you show compassion. That's how you show understanding. And this, my friend, will mean the world to them. So let's look at that. All right. So these are the 3 takeaways. So first, listen to your body, check in your engine, see what you're doing. Don't keep pushing through it. Really connect and allow yourself to go slow. Step 2, small steps. Beats up the big things all the time. Small, tiny, tiny steps. Whatever you can do today, that's enough. That's okay. And have compassion with yourself. Give yourself credit for all you've already gone through and how you had to push through all the doctor's appointments, the countless tests, the exams, the waitings, the pain, the discoveries, the trying of all these different medication, different treatments. All of that is huge. while you're still supporting yourself or your family, or being a mom, a dad, a friend, a neighbor, a brother, a sister. Wherever you are, my friend, allow yourself to have compassion. And those of you who are taking care of somebody that is struggling with these things, let them know that you see them, you believe in them. And don't just keep telling them push through it. Just say, hey, what do you need today? How can I support you? What do you need today, and how can I support you? Let those words be the guiding ones for you. All right, my friend, this is all the time we have today. My voice is going out there. But I just want us to be able to bring awareness this month. Please share this with others. Let other people know that they're not alone in this journey. And let's encourage each other. Remember, you're not alone. May God bless and keep you. If you haven't yet, please do look up my book in the micheleroys.com in my website, books/books, and you will see there, But You Look Just Fine. It's also on Amazon and everywhere you can get it. And do share with somebody. The audiobook is coming out, so everybody will be able to also enjoy it in a different way that makes it easier for especially those of us who have chronic illnesses. A lot of time it is hard for us to read. I know that. So I was able to get it recorded and it's coming out soon. So my friends, share this. Let somebody know you're watching, you're feeling them, you're helping them, you're supporting them. And let us be more aware. So in this International Month of May, let's bring awareness and let other people feel seen. May God bless and keep you. Until next week, bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.